Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Day, the one and only master of propaganda, heroes like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Faymonville approach. In the northwest, it is Ray, fighting here for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Here with the US 2nd Infantry Division. We got a weapon support center started here with double scouts into a 30 cal. In the east, it is FeriG fighting for the fatherland, Deutschland. Here with the 55th Infantry Division. Straight into Durchbruch, aka Breakthrough. With 8 Triple Pioneers out there again, giving a bit more sort of initial capture power there against the Americans. And of course, sandbagging and barbed wire. They can also get that with the Grenadiers too. Details. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these heroic champions of the Propagandacast. Keeping all these videos possible, so big thanks to every single one of those delightful people out there. And a big thanks to commenting and liking as well. Helps out immensely as well with the YouTube algorithm, ensuring the video gets as many people as possible. So we're off here. We got engineers flying up here for Ray, minesweepers, mines, flamethrowers, who knows else what here. Ray may decide he wants from this army Swiss knife of a unit. Swiss army knife of a unit. Get the idea. So Pioneers was the scouts. They're shooting back and forth. Of course, scouts at the long range has the advantage there with ease. Falling back here, they got more sounds from late here. FeriG building up a series of positions here. They'll make any defense of that northern field point just a bit easier for them. Finding something a bit more layered. So thumbs up there to FeriG. South side here, we got their scouts as the Pioneers. You got advanced infantry at the rate. That means artillery observers seems to be catching on. This sort of like, similar to Pathfinders, this sort of alternative infantry unit. And then of course you just back it up with a lot of stuff out of the weapon support center. Maybe go for barracks eventually and call in some rangers. We'll of course have to see where Ray goes with this strategy and this time build. Second Grenadiers got FeriG, who so far just stuck with Grenadiers and Pioneers, the classic combo. Infantry support center out there we go, 30 cal engaged with the Grenadiers. FeriG quick ducking up at the same time, using them as bait here to join the other Grenadiers. We'll hit catching Ray's machine gun team there. Bit exposed, to put it gently, and highlights a bit the danger. You were like, the American 30 cal with its, damage reduction bonuses, like out of position, yeah. Still silly idea they implemented there. Another 30 cal there for Ray. Very much expected. You rarely see like an American player nowadays go for just 1 30 cal. It's almost always 2, if not 3, and in some cases even 4 if they're like, feeling extra high on lactose. Another Grenadier squad there in FeriG up north. We've got Pioneers as the scouts. South side here though, we see a Ray actually weaving behind all of FeriG's frontline units, but instead of going for the field and just dig in there, instead swings into FeriG's rear lines. I think he is close in with the grease guns here. So machine gun which has the funded section actually serves until like the 1990s with actual servers doing Operation Desert Storm as a sort of crew defense weapon for tank crews. I'm back there.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Machine gun there poking about.
Territory point is no longer
Artillery observers there ready now for race. There you go. Again, we get that little bit of a timing boost here for Ray. Making those scouts. Now, artillery observers, obviously a bit more potent as they become 4-man squads. Indeed, just a bit raw. Third Grenadiers got it for FeriG. We also got the medic station. And we also got the medic artillery beacons up, of course. Another boost there to Ray's forces. Not just, again, pseudo frontline infantry squads here, but also the artillery from the mortars. They could just be calling about that. So again, basically a lot of free mortar fire. I mean, the beacons do cost a bit of manpower, but in the right position they'll quickly let themselves in. I think it's safe to say. Punch with the Grenadiers here, so already FeriG there feeling a bit the heat here from freedom, but he's all ready to let the Americans feel some heat as well here. Observers force back here, definitely not able to overcome that many Germans on their own. Isolated and under support there. Go 30 cal team ramming here. Got to push you up to northern field, but at the same time, Ray here with his own southern push against FeriG. Luftwaffe company almost done. Still observers there forced away.
The sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
And we got the 2-1 there for FeriG.
Infantry support research
Very much
completed.
expected. Again, the
Captain
parametric
for the
game for the
battalion.
Wehrmacht is very much, for the most part. And we still get plenty with Pentagon Company, but like, let's just say 60 to 70% there. Like, go break through Luftwaffe, rush out the 2-1, maybe go for a bunch of Jaegers, maybe flank. But the 2-1 rush here is key to a lot of these Wehrmacht builds. Got ready there with the bazooka team. And there you go, 30 cal maneuver. Ray hits retreat button, but at this point already may have retreated simply too late, but no. Not the case at all. The Granny's dodging the mortar fire there. Goes to the beacon, but exposed a bit too much here. Angle well enough that 2-1 can easily rip it apart here. Unfortunately, undercutting Ray's the plan of lots of free artillery. There you go, bazooka team ready to hunt down German armored cars and later down tanks. For now, though, with this move, FeriG has managed to regain control of the momentum here against the Americans. Shifting his 2-1 the away Grenadiers, Pioneers going up. Bazooka team there being spotted, Grenadiers engaging as well. Sneaking northwards there. There we go, bazooka fire there in the 2-1. Pushing it away.
Enemy infantry.
30 cal top service and units all catching it. FeriG's northern front line here, quite exposed, unsupported. Gonna have to withdraw here, I think soon. We do get a grenade here. Stielhand Granada, very good part for Leonard. Brooklyn. Grenadiers are about to get absolutely pulverized. There you go, forced away. Northern fuel point there falling to freedom. The Pioneers narrowly avoiding there, getting completely sent. Home in pine boxes. Flak 30 here for FeriG. Obviously, of course, full up next for Ray. Does have the Rangers, but doesn't have the barracks yet, I believe. So the question is, does he actually tech for the Rangers, the barracks of this, and the Rangers eventually? Or is it just something he doesn't really get much of a toss about? We'll have to, of course, where Ray ends up with this. And we've got a half-track on the M3 half-track, very much expected. Northern munitions punches, they're still up service, going for the cut-off point here. We can see there a feisty attempt here by Ray to sever FeriG's southern supply lines here. And we could see a Pioneer up 2-1 rushing, but it's not enough. Pioneers wiped out here, but Captain here could very much find himself possibly promoted to Major here. Bazooka team's trying to catch up, but it's not fast enough here. Lacking wheels, they cannot maintain the momentum here compared to the 2-1, and there we go. Captain is down alongside the company command team. Flak 40, and suddenly the 30 cal is definitely on the wrong end of the 30 spectrum.
Enemy taking our points.
And Union's in trouble with the 2-1 now there. FeriG absolutely leveraging the ability of the armored cars as much as possible. Got the half track out there. Pioneers pushed away until service sinking in here. We got the 2-1 hiding away. Flak 30 just keeps at it. That said, he does kind of expose the flank here a bit, so theoretically some options here for Ray to hurt FeriG. And you sort of see the potential of that here, though, of course. Right here, though, Ray does not have the forces to, like, actually do that. We also got an... He actually briefly considered another artillery observer team, but something there changed within the plans of Ray and democracy.
Our opponent has all victory points under their control.
South side got the 2-1 sneaking away there, sticking to all the small side roads there. Thumbs up. Got advanced logistics for Ray. Obviously, a lot of units that can be forced, so just a very good upgrade to have with the Americans, which is why most players almost universally pick Infantry Support Company, because A, you get a free unit, captain, which is pretty nice, and of course, just as crucially, you got advanced logistics. That's an upgrade, which again is like really good. Since you can like get it very early on, get bonuses much faster, unlike the other abilities, which technically don't cost you resources, but command points are also very much locked to battle groups. That's also like an important element there. Why again advanced logistics is an immensely powerful. There you go, M60 there ready here for Ray. Got FeriG there on the run, centerwards we got Grenadiers 30, Flak 30 they're setting up. And gonna rip through that flak for the anti-aircraft. They're definitely not built for flak fire there. And again, going for that 4th artillery observer team here out of Ray. 30 cal narrowly escaping, and the engineers once more making run the flak crew here. They are hauling it away as best as they can. The engineers caught. There you go, flak guns have been without your FeriG, also very much, part and parcel of a lot of these builds. You get breakthrough, you get rapid reduction, and then you also rush out the Vibrant. So if your opponent doesn't have like any significant extra assets, they're going to be in a very bad spot. So this is like, besides the 2-to-1 rush, and of course the 2-to-1 is now gone actually. Got it knocked out there. Like the other half is just the flak guns of the Vibrant. Some might go Viegas, some might go Armadas, but typically the 2-to-1 and the Vibrant are very two, constant elements. These types of builds.
Bazooka squad, reporting in.
Must have been a mine then, out over the Ray they laid down. Thumbs up to Rev calls on that mine, very aggressive mine. The Bazooka team there, they're very much outgunned, second team moving up. As FeriG's flak panzer vehicles unleash hell, and Ray with the bazooka upgrade, also very much expected. Pretty much a no-brainer if you got like any number of bazookas, you get the upgrade because it makes them really good. And he is flanking in. And there you go, F company out here for Ray. Been a while since we've seen it like in a 1v1 here, but here we go, Ray. Still an incredibly powerful ability, just not nearly as incredibly powerful. Which sometimes causes some players like this go, well, I don't need you anymore. You're no fun, but if anyone actually knows what they're doing, this is still like a really powerful ability. So flak 30 there, suppressive fire, but getting caught here by F company, unleashing all manner of F-related hells against the flak 30 crew there. They're trying to get out of there. Come on, Jürgen, push, push! I'm pushing! What's this shooting at me? My ass is in tatters. 16 rushing in there. Boat move to repositioning, the White Phosphorus rocket. All the flak of the bazooka team just gets absolutely just turned into smush there by the flak 30. F company keeps up demands, flak company pushed back. I'm guessing that's going to be the anti-tank after you get a race. If you want to get a second flak panzer there, of course, for FeriG. So, I mean, getting out some anti-tank assets beside the bazooka teams, I think, is going to be a very solid move there for Ray. I mean, could also just go for more bazooka teams, obviously. Now going Infantry company, about to get knocked out here by F company. But they actually retreat. Oh no, they still got it!
Territory is being contested.
Quick farewell gift there. Leaves. FeriG now with us Infantry company.
The enemy have taken territory from us. You know we're here.
Yeah. Very strong ability. Another artillery observer team there's apparently at least one, I had to cancel it. Second half today getting up into the extreme half turn, very much expected with all these flak patches about. And we got there FeriG leading the charge with his Vibrant here, his flak panzer here. 30 cal in trouble with the other one.
The victory point is under attack.
Victory points wise, we also got a good lead for FeriG here over Ray. South side pioneers sent packing.
Victory point now under enemy control.
And there you go, anti-tank half-track ready there with its 75mm gun. I think it's used on the Sherman. Half-track there. Got that flak punch pulling back. Note he's holding until fires. It doesn't accidentally, give enemy anti-tank assets a chance to shoot at it because it's giving away its position by shooting at infantry. So, savvy play there by FeriG. Thumbs up. North here we got the Canadians thinking about. There you go. Anti-tank half-track on the move.
Another infantry assault is ready at the rear. Give the word.
F company once more being brought to the front line. Being had their losses replenished. Black Hunters being fixed up. FeriG Also got a mechanized assault group there, interestingly enough.
Laying mines under fire!
I don't think he's going to use that. I mean, it's definitely one of the reasons they can also pick this battle group is just rushing out a mechanized assault group pretty fast. Getting out some Starstorm and a half-track can be really good. Goes against M16s and anti-tank half-tracks and all bazooka teams. Parts of it may fall a bit flat. There we go. We got a third bazooka team there for Ray. So I imagine that FeriG's next plan is the target tank that said he could also theoretically consider the command tank. I don't know if he'd do that, but I don't think he'd be entirely wrong for doing it. Moving forward, see it.
Equipped and ready.
Black Panther moving in. Rushing forward, see it.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Charging in guns, placing up to observers there. Observing the destruction here of their forces and their comrades. Really charging. Actually, having everybody upgrade it for it almost feels like a mistake here. Why I'm like, just realised it's too late to accidentally activated the upgrade. It was. Oh, lost a Flak Panther. That's a great hit there. And we actually have the grenades now, but not just in force, but a bazooka. That's definitely going to be some pretty tough grenadiers. And we do actually get the mechanized assault group at FeriG, 2 thumbs up. Hardened mechanized infantry and infantry nearby Panzer Division. Hardened troops to the 16th Panzer Division being sent in to assist. And was not uncommon from, so to say, the later half of the Second World War. That Panzer Division found themselves being, just picked apart and used basically as fire brigades, like, sort out props to the front line here and there. Oh, we got the anti-tank hub being hit with half-track and Starstorm MG425 ripping through it, and we could see the anti-tank hub, yes, get knocked out here. Great hit there for FeriG. The Bazooka team also in trouble, do get more artillery called in here by the artillery beacon. It's all the way over there. Another half-track here for Ray. Starstorm taking a lot of damage from the 30 cal, veterans T2, also artillery observers leading from the south here. Looks like the artillery observers have got the other bazooka there. P40 grenadiers from their bazooka. Got houses that are buildable for Ray though. I'm not entirely just going to go for the houses at this moment. We'll have to see. And we got the half-track right around the corner here for 8. And then that's going to be another anti-tank half-track to place the one destroyed by those pesky Germans. 30 cut up north in a bit of trouble, sending team for the Pioneers. And F Company once more finds themselves summoned to the front line. We'll of course have to see where this goes this time around and how much damage it does. Will it take out another infantry company? Or will it be something else that goes up in flames here as Ray unleashes these Ugans onto the front line? Getting the 250 upgraded with the Stürmer. Thumbs up there to FeriG. South side, Pioneers and March Pioneers moving in as well. Got the 2 teams swinging in there. Half-Tech being fired at them. F Company goes in for freedom. Almost got the 251 there. Can Ray F Company finish off? No. After supporting the southern push here. Pioneers in trouble. Push boys well there. Cut off one exposed. Center there. We all see FeriG under a lot of pressure here. 30. Cal there letting loose.
Enemy won't let up.
Further south, the Grenadiers forced off. A lot of maneuvering here, a lot of attacks. There go Black Panther in trouble. Even caught with the F Company right south. The German base almost got the cut-off one hit there. Good use of the F Company pulls up by Ray. So some would disagree this is any good usage of F Company, but I would say that was effective. Up north here, points are being hit there. FeriG is definitely aiming for a target tank, though it's definitely going to take a bit longer to actually get there. For now, Ray's got most of the map, about to get a triple cap as well there, which is certainly going to add some complications here for FeriG.
Point taken, set up for action. Point secured. Keep alert. Germans might probe the area.
Out there. Another bazooka team there.
Pack of smoke says these aren't for us.
The munitions point is
Sandbagging.
being attacked.
Thumbs up there to Ray. Building a fortified line here close to the centre victory point. I'd say that makes a lot of sense because how much fighting happens around here, preparing for battle areas around it for fighting. I think it's a smart move. Something here FeriG might also want to consider around on his end. But for now, he also probably just wants to get more of the map rather than overhooks in the centre. Moving forwards, providing light support engineers. Almost taken out in close call there, but Ray pretty much strongly through just in time.
They've captured a victory point.
Machine gun in trouble.
They pushed us off a sector.
Benny is flanking in.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
There you go,
Supplies are cut
FeriG
off.
in trouble.
We have holes in our front line.
141 it's
Another
Star still
infantry
moving
assault is ready
forwards
at the
once
rear.
more. FeriG getting in close to that Tiger tank.
Keep firing.
Far up north here, Granny standing up here against the artillery observer team there. Got a total of 5 of them active.
The enemy is stealing our munitions
No, it
point.
is 5 here, plus 3 bazooka teams there for Ray. Backed up by a pair of machine guns. Quite an eclectic force, but as you can see, fairly effective in terms of map control, like anything.
Infantry assault underway.
And
Men
F
will
Company
retake the
once
field.
more is unleashed. The ranks have been replenished.
We've lost a territory sector.
Engineers have been reinforced. We're ready to get to it. We got our orders.
Going down. We're finished here.
Artillery beacons are being laid down here by Ray. Cancelled here. So where is F Company sent force? Looks like it's going to hit a cutoff point again. Clearly worked well first time, so try and sneak in again there. Might of course have benefits. We've got the flak FeriG by way of be there for very clear 2 thumbs up. Gives it deflection damage. I think this is actually one of the few times I've seen a veteran deflect. But obviously to get deflection and everything going. It's not like Ray's actually going for tanks so far, which arguably could said to be a minor oversight, but then again he's just playing with an incredibly cost-efficient infantry force. And then we saw something like F Company, and there's an argument he may not necessarily need tanks. Because he just like, swarming with bazookas to just unleash a death volley. You see the FeriG struggling to deal with it, of course. That's
Sector
probably
lost. No
until the
contact.
Tiger tank hits, in which case things might get a bit more comfortable here for Ray.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Grenadiers on the run. We'll blast them. There we go. Tiger tank out here for FeriG. That's far to run. Apart from the 8th Shred up on top Thailand, providing heavy arms support here. For the 55th
Taking them
Infantry
down to
Division.
300 points, Commander.
Swing in here for the flak panzer. Almost got it. And down it goes.
Our half-track is scrapped.
Half track is scrapped.
A victory point is
Ding
under
below
attack.
that Ray, of course, still has a lot of bazookas. Still has F gun.
The victory point has fallen into enemy
Now,
control.
there is a problem here. Now, it's the Tiger
One
tank.
of our munitions points is being
You know,
neutralized.
some bazooka teams are being sent packing
Defend
here.
our victory point.
The armored assault team, the 55th, is going smoothly so far. American lines are breaking apart here, like they're transparent and glass-like. The assault continues here. Ray's front line is buckling here, cracking like it's made out of brittle biscuits. Do get the tank over there for Ray, but timing is unfortunately a bit on the later end here. As FeriG and the 55th continue the advance here, smashing the way for everything, giving Ray's forces in a bit of a state of
One of our
discombobulation.
sectors. Another infantry assault is ready at the rear. Give the word.
So that one, Tiger tank. FeriG was able to stage, I think, a fairly effective comeback. Courtesy again, Ray just not having like anything significant heavy there, and certainly not enough like, you know, the Zuka team to any sort of like field defenses to like really hold up such an assault. Like just a pair of sandbags states. Obviously not going to be sufficient to deter Tiger tanks assault head on. 191 was for 267.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Tiger withdrawing a bit, tank never finding down for Ray.
Now under enemy control.
Hellcats on the way, they're very much expected to deal with the Tiger tank plus other supporting elements. Of course, a Sherman or 100 Farm Sherman to help
Enemy
with infantry.
activity.
It's not going to be a Bandit either, but for now, I imagine Ray's priority is very much Tiger tank shaped.
All victory points are under enemy control.
Northeastern withdrawing another vehicle on the way for FeriG. Starstorm, Tiger, Grenadiers, all the move.
Mass infantry assault initiated.
Nice shooting there, the Tiger.
Lost control of the sector.
Black Pants on the move.
Lost.
Zook team until observer and trouble up north. F company watching force right out to the Tiger tank. Hellcat joins in here. Black Pants on the flank here. We do see fresh ones out here for FeriG. Honestly, at this point, it might be worth going for the officers' quarters just to make sure you know Vivians do get a bit more experience. Sturm lost in the fight here. F company this time around has been absolutely mauled. The casualties are heavy. They only going to the right as the Titan moves forwards again. The Ace Black 30 is not helping things either there. F-Company loss is almost at 100% at this point. This is just beyond a decimation. This is just obliteration. Further south, it's up servicing to give out.
Enemy forces are converging
Black
on a
Punch
fuel
rushing
point.
in, and there we go. F Company's now utterly gone.
100 points remain. We're cutting it close.
Less than 1 points left here for Ray. Something needs to happen here. Almost had the Tiger tank
Batteries are
though.
on standby. 155 mil rapid barrages available.
And we got Pioneers there being brought up to help repair the Tiger tank faster. Thumbs up there to FeriG. Another Hellcat for Ray. Plus we got the 155mm barrage. Just in case you need something more besides F Company. No. For Ray, the problem in that sense is going to be like having enough munitions and material with the map control. Starting to become more of a struggle here for Ray.
Enemy holds all victory points.
There you go, triple cap. Now it's really on the clock here. And Ray is going to have to do some pretty significant work to turn this around.
We have 75 points
45 called
remaining.
in. Tilp serves in the centre. Northeast pushing for that point as well here.
Hellcat has been completed.
Second Hellcat ready. Tiger tank kind of fixed up, but I imagine this indicates that FeriG might feel the pressure's willing to commit like that. Tilp servers though are about to observe their own demise. And they did. They did. Titan's supposed to have a lot of fire there, getting hit with side armor, frontal hits, hits front hits. Striking off some shots, but taking a lot of damage, even like 30 mechanics of Hellcat. Slowly shredding it there. An actual Hellcat against the Black 30. We have no issue. I think these things were fairly lightly armored, so well positioned for Black 30 to probably shred that in seconds. Almost had this from the White Foster's rocket. Southside, German troops pushing forwards, exploiting Ray's focus on the center.
Just wiped out a bazooka squad.
Bazooka team down. Ray's casualties are starting to get really uncomfortable. And we got a Marder free here for FeriG to help deal with the Hellcats, plus any other surprises Ray might have hidden up his sleeves. Teague on the move. Great shot there. Eager moving forward. Good shot. Another shot there. We got the target taking message already. Definitely not great news for Ray. Another Hellcat for Ray. 70 points left.
Movement near a victory
Tick
point.
tock, Mr. Ray. Tick tock. We got here the Pioneers basically. Now Manscore's looking to slow down any potential
Victory
North
point
flank
now under
assaults
enemy
here.
control.
Thumbs up to FeriG, of course. Making use of mines. Almost got a triple cap again. That'd be dangerous here for Ray. But holds at least a northern victory point fall into the hands of the German army. It's tough.
Tools down. Repair work completed.
Hellcat almost done. But we got still one needed repairs here. Ray's economy is definitely starting to feel the pressures. We can't easily afford another engineer squad, but we do have F Company there.
Hey,
2
you
street
Infantry
Hellcats.
assault underway.
And there you go, F
Remember,
Company
retake the
called
field.
in. And we got the officer calls of the Flu Up coming out of FeriG. Thumbs up. Keep on the move. Keep on the move, baby.
Repairs complete.
Straight ahead here.
Get down. Get down.
30 cal there, getting blasted by the Tiger. 38 was 260. It's now an error, I think, here for Ray. Freedom and democracy, and there you go. Going in hard head on, no attempt to flank, no attempt to maneuver. No funny business, just raw violence here. Applied frontally and directly at FeriG. Seems to be getting a bit away here. But there you go. Baiting Ray's tanks right to the mind here. FeriG is able to change the script on this attack here. The center has fallen. F Company keep pushing forwards here. We got that flak 30. We got Grenadiers tossed on the flank here. Catching some more out of bounds elements of F Company's assault here. And there you go. Flak 30 suppressing F Company in the center there. Second mod out for FeriG to help devolve these Hellcats. Got the White Fossil rockets off here. Fourth Hellcat for Ray. Fourth Hellcat. German forces rush in the center here as F Company withdraws.
Victory point has fallen into enemy
And the
control.
targeting strikes ahead here. Definitely far away though from that 23. 31 to 56. Ray has spotted himself precious moments here versus FeriG. We'll have to actually
Repairs complete.
do anything with it.
We dropped the enemy to 250 points.
Marksman fought catching the Hellcat here. Marcus was a great shot there in the Hellcat. Another on the flank here. We got Blitzkrieg as well here out of FeriG. Thumbs up. The armored fisted as Fastland comes crashing through here.
Plus a scout squad.
Front the driver's window there of democracy.
Another Hellcat.
And smashes it all apart. This might just be GG here for Ray, as he can absolutely, in a matter of seconds, turn the entire game around. 30 car crew, they're getting completely perforated. The house offering scant protection against that many flak guns.
Entire gun crew has been
And
killed.
30 car crew down here, casualties are
Our victory
absolutely
point. We're losing it.
going completely wild now here for Ray. As FeriG just keeps getting away.
They have taken our victory point.
So someone's taking out in the center here. Flak panzer down, flak panzer down. Stinging blow there to FeriG, but won't be enough. And the 30 car in trouble. Sturm doing what it can.
A victory point is under attack.
29 versus 30. Hellcat swing towards Cindy, going for an isolated support angle
Captured a
here.
victory point.
Mostly isolated.
Mass infantry assault initiated.
Infantry assault again here. Tiger tank half there towards being full health or being dead, but all the way. F Company rushing forwards. Ray's forces though at this point largely gone. Like very little left here for Ray. Very little left.
Enemy in control of all victory points.
You're gonna overwhelm us!
Commander, orders complete.
So what will Ray do next is I think an excellent question.
Can't take
There you go,
any more
GG,
losses.
game over.
Retreat.
hard fought win, I think, for FeriG here versus Ray. A brutal back and forth battle. Some close calls there. But I do think the issue for Ray here was, while he was ahead, he didn't go for the tanked open mech preparation for whatever FeriG might be planning next. And I think that was kind of like, that fatal error here that Ray made versus FeriG. Had he, I think, been more consistent with his teching in terms of like maintaining momentum, I think he would have won this match. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.